Am I the asshole because I made a scene in church because of what a priest said? A bit of background: I, 20F, lost my mother about a year ago. When she died, my father, 50M, got depressed. Last January, he was rushed to the hospital because he was suffering from a mild stroke due to stress and smoking. We were there for about a week. His friends visited, and one of them spoke to me and revealed that my father wants to die, probably to end the pain and to be with my mom, but he couldn't do it because he is thinking of his children and what would happen to us if he died. After he got discharged, my siblings and I attended this seminar in the church while my dad stayed at home to rest. A priest gave a talk that was supposed to be inspirational until he said something about how people who lost their spouses have no right to be depressed because they could always be replaced. I was shocked to my core. Aside from the fact that stung for me, I remembered my dad and how his depression and recent hospitalization were because of losing his life partner, wife, and the love of his life. What I did was because of the shock and anger and grief and pain. I stood up and told my sister, who was sitting beside me, loudly that priest was rude. Note that we were seated at the back of the hall. I was already crying so much and grumbling about the rudeness of that priest. I grabbed my things and decided to go home. Now, while I was rushing outside of the church, a friend followed me. That close friend told me I didn't have to make a scene. I told her that I was hurt by what the priest said, and I didn't mean to make a scene, but my emotions got the best of me. She didn't seem to understand what I was going through. She told me that I had to respect the priest just because he is a priest. I was so frustrated because nothing I said made her understand what kind of pain I was going through. I left her there and went home. Currently, she and a few of my friends have turned their backs on me and removed me from the ministry group. Other churchmates, however, understand where I was coming from because they know my family's story. I couldn't go back to the church because I feel like that was a betrayal, especially since they were some of my closest friends who I tell everything to, and it hurts. Am I the asshole here?